But I tell you what, we better do this. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and so very, very happy to have you. And if you're a first-time viewer, I tell you what, why not do this? Why not sub, thumb, bell? Bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people, much like today's guest. Yes, Jeff Dufour is joining us out of Oklahoma, representing Toad Bone, and I'm very fascinated about this band. I really, really am, and this project. Sub, you know what to do with that, right? Subscribe, become part of the family. Double D. The thummy thing, very important. Get epileptic with the thummy thing, you know, like us a lot. Tell you what, let's kick off the show amongst the moss and the mist. Ladies and gentlemen, here on Galaxy is Toad Bone. So that gives us a couple of minutes, Jeff.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I can't hear the music part because if I turn that on, I think you guys couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
So,
we can't hear it.
So we're all good with that, though. That's fine.
We can't hear it either unless we, go back like us a lot. Tell you what, let's kick off the show amongst the moss and the mist. Ladies and gentlemen, here on Galaxy is Toad Bone.
That's fun. I'm just finishing the video for that today, actually. So good timing on that one.
I think that's why the boys put it in. Got a couple of guys that do production work, if you know what I mean. They're the ones that chooses the music. I get the good stuff. I get to talk to you, if you know what I mean. So
right on.
And I might just move the microphone a little bit closer because I can look prettier there. Dear, oh dear.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, big improvement.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Is Julie home?
Is Julie home?
She is. She's in the office in the house, though, working on some stuff for work. So she's, I think she's trying to listen in, and I've got, let's see, my parents in California are listening in, and a couple of my daughters are listening in, and probably some of the grandkids, too. So we got people around the fire listening.
The tribe is tuning in. This is cool.
That's right.
I love that. I really do. Might have to give them all a shout out, to be honest with you. Really might have to. Of course, Julie, she works at Shawnee, Oklahoma Library during the daytime. So if you're one of those little children that's in the vicinity, go and check it out. Believe me, can't go wrong. Really can't. How's that for a plug?
Great. I love that.
Play the hokey tokey.
Play the hokey tokey. Oh, that's very Kiwi.
Yes, I'm going to share that with her. I think she'll get a kick out of that.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Very good.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jeff.
Well, it's nice meeting you both, all of you, even those of you off screen that I can't see right now. It's always nice meeting you, especially all the way from New Zealand. And you're in the future for me, so
yes,
that's kind of cool too. I'm talking in the future.
We're the first country in the world to see the light of day.
That's what Barbara was saying, yeah.
Let's go to the desk. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today, believe me, I'm absolutely elated because I'm meeting up with Jeff from the band Toad Bone. Now, believe me, these guys have becoming quite a sensation here at Galaxy, so I've got to say, Kia ora katoa, brother. Welcome to Galaxy.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Well, we appreciate you, and believe me, we absolutely love your music. Believe me, we don't call our listeners fans or an army or anything like that. We actually call them a noise because they're damn loud. They really are. We get all of the emails, all the mail, everything like that. We take notice of everything, literally. And we put it all into the computer, and that tells us pretty much how our breakfast show is going to pan out in the morning, if you know what I mean. You're there.
Right.
You're there every morning.
That's right.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Got to give a shout out too to Michael Z coming out of Galaxy Class Entertainments in Florida. He's tuned in right now. Nice to have the brother man back. Where you been? Really. Now, I got to ask you, amongst the moss and the mist, tell me a little bit about this track.
Well, okay, this is a track off of the Porchlight Sessions album, which is the first semi-acoustic Toad Bone album. So you got some fiddle in there and banjo and some harmonica and all that kind of thing. It's laid back, great stuff to put on in the evening or the weekend, you know, and just relax and chill. So it's a little less on the rockin' side and more on the relaxing side, I guess, if you will. Yeah.
I get that. I really do. Now, you're described as an American guitarist, singer-songwriter, and digital artist, as well as a storyteller. Now, I know how to tell a few stories. I've got to be honest with you. Sometimes mostly to the wife, and she can see through them anyway. So,
I believe you.
I know you've been a guitarist for some time. What age were you when you picked up your guitar?
I was, well, let's see. It was 1978, and I guess I was 13, 14, 15, something like that in there. And I played clarinet prior to that. So my parents in the third grade said, hey, you don't do sports so much. You need to do something. Pick an instrument. Looked in this little booklet, picked the drums. My mom said, okay, look again and pick anything but the drums. So I picked the clarinet because it looked like a musket rifle, you know, and fell in love with music with that for 8 years or so. And then high school came around. It was like, okay. And I went to my first concert, AC/DC, with Bon Scott, opening for Ronnie Montrose. And shortly after Van Halen's first album came out. And I was like, okay, that's it. Clarinet, you're going over there. Guitar, come here. And never looked back since, you know. So music is something my parents helped me. They nurtured that, you know, and so I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, been playing for quite some time, and really the Toad Bone prop.
I've lost your audio.
I tapped a key and something happened.
There you go.
I'm really good with technology
Those
too.
frogs.
That's very cool. You got to keep those frogs under control
Toads.
when you start tapping things like that.
Yeah, that's right.
I tell you what. I mean, when I first started in the music industry, I got to be honest with you. Way back in primary days of school, literally. Moving from one year to the next, the teacher says to us, well, next year is going to be fun because you're going to get involved in music. I'm thinking guitars, right? Drum kits, everything. No, we got recorders. Honestly,
Well,
you know, there's nothing sexy about a man or a kid blowing into a recorder, really.
you got to work it. You just got to work it. That's all.
Didn't have the lips. But I will tell you, and true story too, is that I have actually been a guest artist with the New Zealand Symphony Orchestra.
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah, just once,
Okay.
believe me. And it was dynamic. It was absolutely fantastic. And believe me, my friend who did the role literally ended up in hospital with appendicitis, right? And he said to his conductor, you know, I got a mate. I know a guy. right? He knows music. He'll be able to help you out. And believe me, it's not a hard job. So I get this very astute man literally gives me a call on my phone. I'm going, who the heck are you? And he goes, listen, I'm such and such and such and such and told me that I can contact you and we need you to do a performance. I went, when? He goes, about 3 hours. I went, oh, okay, no time to practice or anything. He goes, no, they're practicing now. Go and get yourself a penguin suit. I went, okay. So frantically, I'm running through the phone book trying to find somebody that's going to hire out a suit, you know, especially on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And
okay.
found one that, well, it sort of fit. I mean, it was sort of a little short in the sleeves, but hey, we made it work, right? And get into a taxi, get down to where the orchestra was playing, get round to the back door. The guy lets me in, guides me into where I needed to be before the curtains got up and everything. And I'm saying, what instrument am I playing? He goes, it's there waiting for you. Just, this is your seat. This is your number. Go and find it. It's right down the very end over there by the stage right up front. And I'm going, oh, good, up front, yay, right? And as I'm walking through, the conductor comes up and says, Grant, thank you for joining me. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. I will give you the moment that I want you to play your instrument. And I went, sweet. Okay, he says, just look out for this. And I went, okay, brilliant, right? I get to my seat.
Okay.
Guess what it was?
I don't know.
A triangle. I am not kidding you. There was a triangle. We went through the whole concert, and every now and again he would sort of look at me and smile and wink, you know. I'm thinking, this is it, it's coming up, you know, the anticipation is building. For
gosh,
2 hours. 2 hours I sat there just on the edge waiting for him to, and finally he does this, I go bing, and the crowd goes wild.
You want an encore of that, huh?
Ah, mate, I did one thing, you know, and I got it right. I did. So believe me, it's a lot of fun being with the New Zealand Symphony Orchestra. It really is. Having said that, my friend, I just want to talk to you about this. Toad Bone Radio. Tell me a little bit about this. Where the heck did you get the inspiration for Toad Bone Radio?
Where could I have gotten that idea? I wonder. From the fine folks at galaxy107fm and their fun personalities, of course. They got me thinking. That'd be you and Barbara. And even though the characters are not you specifically, but it inspired me to say, hey, you know what? What if we do a little radio show and we can repurpose some of the videos that I've already spent a lot of time creating and make a little show out of it? And so it was you folks, yes, that inspired that. And there'll be a little more inspiration from Galaxy 107 FM in some future videos. So we'll keep an eye out for that.
You know, I've never been accused of inspiring anybody for anything before, so I think it's Barbara that's the influencer, really, to be very honest with you. People just seem to do what she asks. She's got this magic touch, she really does. So I think
Seems that way.
she's the superstar around here, let's be honest. Having said that, Big Electric Dream, and believe me, this was featured on Toad Bone Radio.
Yes, it was, yeah.
Tell me a bit about this track.
Well, it's a little different than some of the other Toad Bone tracks, right? It's got that 60s psychedelic vibe going on in it, but I'll tell you, I had the most fun with that song and with creating the video for that, where I just kind of went wild. And it's a trippy one for sure. But I just love it. I'm going to have to do another one like that in the future sometime because it just was a blast to make. So I'm glad you like it.
I do. I really, really do. You're right here at Galaxy, talking to Jeff Dufour, representing Toad Bone and Toad Bone Radio. Here's Big Electric Dream. How you feeling, Jeff? You okay?
I'm doing good, yeah.
Nice.
This is a first for me, but it's fun.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, Barbara, I ran into the boss in the hallway before I came in. And
They're all bossy.
yeah, well, the little short fella, the bald guy, the cat,
yeah.
works upstairs in the ivory office. As I'm passing, he says to me, "Grant, what's faster, hot or cold?" I looked at him, I went, "Really? You don't know?" He goes, "No, I don't have a clue." I went, hot." He goes, "Why hot?" I said, "Because you can always catch a cold."
Didn't.
Yeah, no, one of the boys in production was playing with him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's confused.
Joel.
Eh?
Joel.
Joel was playing with, Joel, he's got a sense of humour, that boy. Let's play with the boss. "Hey boss, what's faster, hot or cold?" And then walk away. Left him thinking about it. Do-do-do-do.
I think you all have a lot of fun there, is what I think.
You have to be certifiable to work here.
I got an off-air joke for him.
You got an off-air joke for
Yeah.
it?
Terry Grant's wife wants to say something.
Not right
Not now.
It's an
Oh,
off-air
It's
joke.
an
Oh,
off-air
okay.
joke.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm still recording, so you'll see the backstage part as well.
I tell you, once we're finished with this, we'll take a couple of pickies afterwards, and Barbara's going to put it into a movie.
My movies aren't very good.
Well, you'll get a copy of it, and I usually tell people, friends and family, they'll automatically love it because it's you. But these days, I usually say, show it to somebody you don't like.
Right.
It's a good boast. It's a good boast. Honest, it is.
Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate it.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
So, Billy Gibbons. I know Billy Gibbons.
Oh, gosh, I love Billy Gibbons.
I know Billy Gibbons.
And we know someone from
I actually engineered a show of his in New Zealand. And
That's what Barbara was saying, yeah.
And at the same time, he's a big car enthusiast, old school car enthusiast.
Yes, he is.
He contributes to the Dunedin University. And
That's nice.
That's
Yeah.
the university I went to.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. I've never met him, but I have a friend who's a photographer and shot many, many famous musicians over the years, and is a good friend with Billy as well. And I remember being at his studio one time, and apparently Billy called him from like the zoo or something like that.
Okay.
And just to tell him about these anteaters, I think. Anteaters or armored, no, they were anteaters. And he was like, you got to see these sometimes. These are the weirdest things, blah, blah, blah. And then that's all he had to say. Just wanted to let him know about that.
That's cool. That's really
So
cool.
he seems like I don't know, I just love his music and his way. In fact, the video for Back Road Burnin',
Yep.
the cars in that one are heavily inspired by some of the cars in his collection.
I kind of got that. I really figured that one out. Love that Woodrow's voice. I really do.
It's something.
Yeah.
Well, all of this stuff, as you know, I do this all myself, right?
Yep.
And so it's been pretty amazing ride to see how the technology and everything has come along with all of this, and including all this animation and everything like that. You can look back at the old videos, and they were very primitive and just a little looping toad, with a cigar and stuff. So I'm having a blast with just embracing all the new technology as tools in the toolbox, to create
Absolutely.
what I hear and see up here.
Well, the argument around here is a lot of the people that we work with are old school traditionalists that love a band, love to be able to see it live on stage and everything.
Sure, I understand that.
But I'm a little different. I am an engineer. I've worked with some of the biggest bands in the world and some of the best recording studios as well. But I'm one of these guys who embraces technology. If you don't, you're going to get left behind, right?
Well,
So
that's true.
you've
It is
got to
true
look
to a
into
certain
it.
extent. Yeah,
Give it a fair shot. You know what I mean?
I do.
Let's go back to the desk. I gotta be honest, I absolutely do love Big Electric Dream. I really do. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Jeff. A number of your tracks I've actually added to my playlist in my car. Now that doesn't happen often.
All right.
So
I love it.
yeah,
Love it.
I'm absolutely enjoying your style, your music, everything you're doing right now. I really, really am. Having said that, though, we were discussing about technologies and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a young
Yeah.
lady coming out of North Dakota. North Dakota? It is North Dakota. Her name is Sue, and she's saying, Jeff, as a fan, how do I get hold of you? Are you on Facebook, Twitter, and are you a talker? But more importantly, Jeff, do you respond?
Oh yeah, certainly. That's one of the things I love about doing all this is doing my best to reply to as many people as I can with everything. Facebook, YouTube. YouTube's really where this whole thing kind of kicked off. And then got on Facebook, and recently, boom, I think it was the Teller of Tales song video. All of a sudden, boom, it was like all these people started joining the page there, and which is great. So yeah, no, I love emails, reach out on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, and I'll do my best to get back to you, because that's a big part of all this is the people. That I want to thank all the people. There's so many. It's amazing. All around the world, people tuning in.
I've got a couple, Rob and Elizabeth, coming out of Kew in London. They're asking basically, do you have a merch store? How do we buy some caps, koozies, and a t-shirt?
Yeah, there's a bunch of merch like that on toadbone.com. So that's where you can buy CDs and t-shirts and posters and stickers and mugs, and I'll be adding more things. People have asked for a lot of different things. It's just being the only guy here running Toad Bone. Getting to every little thing it just takes me a little time.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen was they were selling a guy's face on toilet paper.
Oh.
You put that one
Well, I
together,
don't want my
believe me.
face on toilet paper.
Yeah, believe me, you put that one together, you'll be able to come up with a good graphic there. Truly. But it was something I saw not so long ago. They had it on their website going for sale as well. I'm thinking, now that's quirky. That's really quirky, it is. Having said that, it is such a pleasure to have you on board, brother man. It really, really is. So,
Oh, thank you.
Hoodoo on the Bayou, tell me about this.
Hoodoo on the Bayou, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one goes back a little ways, I guess. That one definitely has a kind of a Creedence Clearwater Revival vibe to it. I've always loved that raspy voice thing, and there's just something about that song that's one of my favorites, actually. It gets me going. If I fire it up in the car, I'll be bopping to it and everything. But yeah, Hoodoo on the Bayou, it's just, I feel like Toad Bone has a little bit of hoodoo and a little bit of magic and stuff going on in it all over the place. So that one definitely kind of captures a little bit of that. Yeah, that's a good one.
Barbara's nodding away like crazy. She's one of those little puppy dog things and on the dashboard as you're driving. This is definitely what I would describe as music to drive fast to. Here's Toad Bone, Hoodoo on the Bayou. Loving it.
Love it.
Yeah. Especially when I see the two faces in the window dancing away. Oh, dear, dear.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool, believe me. You've got a lot of fans that work here, believe me.
Well, I love hearing that, you know. I mean, it's been very, sorry, I got to turn my ringer off on my phone here. But it's just really kind of blown my mind, you know, how this whole thing is taken off to the extent that it has. And I didn't set out to do that, you know, it just kind of happened. And I was like, oh, you know, people are really enjoying this. And then when I made the first video that was actually like a full length video with story driven, you know, that particular Swamp Stomp revival, and it just took off, and it's still the most viewed video on YouTube. And so from that point on, it was pretty much okay. You have to do this every time.
It is the most requested track that we have for you with Swamp Stomp.
Is it really? Okay.
It really is.
Well,
but I tell you what, Rockin' Off the Rails is getting a big push right now.
oh, cool. Well, it's fun hearing it on the station because I haven't even finished the video for that one yet, and so I haven't shared it with anybody except for you folks. So the only ones hearing it are listening to your station. So that's great. First time on Galaxy107 FM.
Nice.
Love
What are
it.
you saying?
Can't remember now.
Okay, how many countries are you? Yeah, countries.
Countries. 170.
Only 170. We had about 194 this morning.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh, give me updated.
No, I think we had about 164. I apologise. So 170 is not too bad.
No, 174.
174. Okay. 174 countries turned out.
Wow, right on.
We
I love it.
We're in every English-speaking country in the world. There's some that aren't. Jeff, I don't know how that works, but I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
You know, but of course some are sleeping right now, aren't they?
True enough.
Somewhere,
Yeah.
somehow, there's nighttime going on and
Yeah.
people are snoozing to it.
Nick and them will be.
I don't know how that works. I work through the night. I do. I get to work about 8:30 at night, and I'm lucky to get out of here by about 1 o'clock in the afternoon some days.
Oh, really?
You know, but that's
Mhm.
just being the boss. You know what I mean? You've got to do this and wear many hats. And
Yes,
yeah.
I understand. I do understand that.
But the thing too is that Barbara and I both, and Terry, we're not only associated with this radio station, we have another couple that we work with as well. So, and they're
Oh, okay.
government-run radio stations. So, this gives us the freedom to be ourselves, and it's far
Great.
better. It is.
As it should, yes, as it should be.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're talking to Jeff Dufour from the band Toad Bone. Now, do I call it a band?
I call it a band. I mean, you've seen the band rocking out on YouTube and on Facebook, haven't you? But no, really, it's Jeff creating all of this stuff and combining my many years of playing guitar and music, and I worked as a professional digital artist for decades. So with all the technology now, Jeff is bringing all that together to bring this crazy stuff from his head to you to listen to and to watch.
You know, I'm a big fan of it. I've got to be honest with you. When Barbara first brought this to me, we listened to it, and she says, look at the video. because she just gave me the audio, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Sent it through to production, and that's how she introduces a lot of stuff to me. Is she'll give it to me that I have no idea what it is or who it is. I just got to have a listen and see how it goes. Well, she played this for me, and I'm sitting there going, "This is the music I need that I didn't know I needed."
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
It's true. It's the kind of stuff that I can relate to in a big, big way. And I think it's been missing in the music industry for many, many years, to be very honest with you.
All right. I've heard a lot of people say that, and I feel it myself too, because like I said, I had these sounds and images in my head, and I just needed to get them out there. And originally I wanted to get a band together with some musician friends. It just didn't pan out. I'm 62, going on 63. They're all older and living in other places. And when the technology came along, I was like, okay, I can make this happen. And that's what I'm trying to do. So a lot of fun.
Got to be honest with you, you don't look a day over 33.
Well, thank you so much, and I'll send the check right after the show.
Yes,
for that. Thank you.
Send it by Barbara. In the meantime, Swamp Stomp Revival. This is your most requested track here at Galaxy, and I think it would be remiss of me if I didn't say, tell me all about it.
Okay, well, in the beginning with Toad Bone, the videos were very primitive, very basic. In fact, they started as a still image, like an album cover, and that was fine. But then I started getting into doing some of the animation, real simple, and it progressed. And then I made this video called Swamp Stomp Revival, where I introduced not just Johnny the Cane Toad, but all the band characters, and did a whole story-driven video. Although it's a little tough to look at now because we're going back a little ways, so things have gotten better, I'd like to think. But yeah, people just responded to that. They just blew up, kind of, and I knew from that point on, it's like, okay, I can't just do the simple little videos anymore. Now it's a project every time. So I'm thankful that people like it and that they're patient while I create the next one and the next one, because it does take a lot of time. But so much fun, and that song's been very popular, so love it.
You're going to have to talk to Barbara about your skills and videos and stuff like that. She's very, very interested in how you do stuff. So
Okay.
have a chat to her a little later on, or down the track at least, and give her a few pointers, please, because I think what she does is fantastic, but she's the consummate professional. She's never happy. You know what I mean? Never finished.
Yeah.
Just one of those things. I'm the same when I do my work in production or something like that. I do mashups and play with people's music and stuff, usually for nightclub DJs, to be very honest with you. I'll throw a few tracks together, toss them their way, and see how it pans out. They love it, to be very honest. But I'm always sort of fiddling, and never happy with it, and it's never finished, and everybody's going, it's great.
Same here. It's just you always want to get better and try new things, and just it's endless. And but I love it. That's the fun in it all, is learning and growing and doing new stuff. So
absolutely.
Right on.
And I love the creativity. I really do. So having said that, joining us live is Jeff Dufour from the creation and band Toad Bone. Here's Swamp Stomp Revival. You're right here at Galaxy.
Oh, it's gone all blue.
Love it. Really do.
He's blued himself, look.
Oh, he's blued himself. Oh, no,
No,
that's
no,
because
no.
he stepped away from the lens. Right? It's not because...
What did I do?
When
You moved.
Yeah, you go some
moved,
blurry a bit,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just got my little webcam here, so nothing fancy.
Fair enough. By the way, Jeff, do you have the SPCA over there?
Yes, we do.
Yeah? I was reading the news this morning. I see that our SPCA are having a go at a government.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're having a big go at the government, actually. It's about round bales of hay. I'm not kidding, it is. They reckon that the animals are not getting a square meal.
Ah.
Now I'm kidding.
Okay, that was good.
You
That's
can-
good. See, that's my kind of humor right there.
You can use it anytime. Okay. You're not a vegan by any chance, are you?
I'm not currently a vegan, no.
Not currently. Does that mean to say in the past?
I've gone vegan for periods of time just for health aspects and stuff,
Okay, well,
but I'm not currently vegan.
you might be the
Are
right
you?
person to ask. No, hell no. I'm a meteorologist, to be honest with you. But the thing is, for 15 years now, Barbara and I have been trying to come to the bottom of a myth. Really, we have. Have you ever tried a vegan sausage?
I have.
Okay, are they made of real vegans or not?
Now you got me worried.
Yeah.
I hope not. Let's say I hope not. That's
Well,
good.
the thing is, and I'm going to be honest with you, you're familiar with the movie Beetlejuice, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
that dispelled another myth for me. Apparently, Girl Guide biscuits aren't made of real Girl Guides, so that really threw things in the mix.
Always discovering things.
Oh, I tell you, here's a true story. I was doing an interview with an executive from the company Johnson & Johnson, right?
Okay.
And I got my receptionist to go down to the local supermarket and grab me some products. We'll use them as props. And she came back with a bottle of oil and some talcum powder kind of stuff, right?
Okay.
And I've got them there, and we're talking away, and I lifted these two products up, and he smiles, beams, he goes, yes, that's our product. And I looked at this bottle of oil, and I says, it says baby oil. He goes, yes, it does. I says, how many babies does it take to make a bottle? Blank screen, gone, bang. And have 7 years now, and they still won't return my call. I'm trying out for 10. See if they'll hold out for 10. No
good.
sense of humour. Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, just make
Yeah, that's the right kind of humor. My daughter's always called my jokes like that B jokes because they're kind of like B quality,
Right.
not A quality.
It's the delivery.
It is. Well, you're good at it. You got good delivery.
I used,
You drew me in there.
I used to be a stand-up comedian. It's sort of, yeah. It happens. I apologise, Jeff. I'm sorry. I have a habit of making people laugh. Just look at me.
Well, now you're a sit-down comedian.
I am at the moment.
Yep.
And as my wife says, you're world famous in your own bedroom.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's a hell of a mug you got there, my friend.
Yeah, it is. It's one of these Yeti mugs. It's, my wife got that for me. She's always trying to get me to drink water, which I don't do enough of.
Does that go with a round to it? A Yeti mug?
A what?
Does a Yeti mug go with a round to it?
Round to it.
Have you not heard of that? Oh. Okay.
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. It's got to be a round one if you're going to have yourself a to it.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And sooner or later you will get a round
Around to it.
to it.
Around
Yeah,
to it.
literally. So I thought, maybe a Yeti mug might go with a round to it, and gonna have to get one now.
That one went here. Yes, I'll get around to it.
There you go.
I will.
Believe
I
me.
say that enough to my wife. I should know that.
I'll get around to it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I kind of said that to my wife too many times, and she presented me with a plate that actually had to it written on it, and it said it's round. You know, wow! The things we talk about on gas, believe me. It is 12 minutes past 11 a.m. and 25 degrees downtown. Not bad. I win so far. Literally. I did say 25 too, by the way.
You did.
I did. You can back me up.
Yep.
So, and this has been confusing me a little bit, my friend. It really, really is. A, that we influenced you into putting a Toad Bone radio deal together, which we never influenced anybody in our lives before, which we're very fascinated with. But secondly, you brought out Rockin' Off the Rails. Now, I love this track. I really, really do. And our absolute lovely noise is adapting to it very, very quickly as well. They're not shy about asking for it over and over and over again. But the thing is this, the conversation turned to Kiwis.
Ah, yes.
And apparently there's going to be a couple of Kiwis representing New Zealand in the video that you're making. I'm just wondering how you're going to get a beard on a Kiwi.
I can get a beard on anything, and I think that a Kiwi with a beard would be pretty cool, if you ask me.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
believe me. I know one or two.
The bearded Kiwi. Yes. Well, the Kiwis are coming, and that was a little idea that Barbara had when I was doing the Toad Bone radio, and she said, you need a couple of Kiwis to come be interviewed on the Toad Bone radio show. And I was like, huh. I started creating some Kiwi images I shared with her, and then started on this video for Rockin' Off the Rails. And I've got them at the little train station there with their luggage and everything. So I'm still thinking out how they're going to be on this ride on the train and what they're going to be doing exactly. But one of them apparently is going to have a beard for sure. And it'll be a fun adventure, I guarantee it.
Just don't make him an alcoholic or a gambler, believe me. You know, Kiwis are not good at either of those. No good at
well,
that.
You never know.
Literally. But I got to be honest with you, this one I have absolutely added to the playlist in my car so I can drive fast, because it is that kind of music and I'm loving it. I really, really am. And I have a feeling that you're going to be quite prolific, so we might get more music out of you very, very shortly. But right now, latest track here at Galaxy for Toad Bone is Rockin' Off the Rails.
Woo! All right, thanks so much.
Exclusive.
I'm sorry, bro, I didn't hear.
I say thank you so much.
Bro, thank you. Thank you. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
And you as well. All of you, you know. I mean, I've seen little photos and stuff, but this is exciting. Yeah, you know, being on the radio is great, and then getting to, I mean, I really have to thank you all, everybody involved here, because I never expected anything like this, to get Toad Bone played on your station so often, to play the entire Toad Bone radio hour-long thing, and then now to have me talking with you and getting featured here a little bit. And I'm really grateful, and I appreciate you both very much, and everybody. I know there's more involved than just the two of you, but, you know, big thanks. I'd love to get you some T-shirts and stuff like that, maybe, if you'd be interested.
We'd be honoured to be able to wear your brand while we do this. In fact, today, good old friend of ours, literally haven't worn this one for a while, so
that's a cool
my clothes
Troy Toma.
Yeah, Troy Toma. The lady who dresses me before I go on air and stuff like that, she handed me this one today. She says, go on, you haven't worn it for a while, so Troy, it's an honour to have your brand back on my chest. There you go.
You know,
And honestly, to be honest, bro, people watch this, and I know they do. They've told me before, while I'm watching the interview, I'm on the interwebby thing, and I'm buying caps, koozies, guitar picks, you name it. And I really don't understand how that works, but it does. For some reason, people take notice of what I'm wearing. And Booyah.
Well, they know you're cool, and if you're wearing that, then that must be cool too, right? And it
Oh,
probably
absolutely.
is. So
Absolutely. And
there you go.
we love to represent our artists as much as we can. Even when we're not playing their music right now, we can still, give them a smile when they see the video.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Will you guys give me an address and some sizes?
I'll get Barbara onto that. Believe me, she's an
Great.
absolute wizard at that. She really, really is. And thank you. I'd be more than honoured, Jeff, to wear your brand. I really, really would.
Wonderful. Okay, you got it.
We're going to wrap this up right now, but please don't go anywhere because I want to have a chat to you about something in the future that we're a part of. And
Okay.
I want to ask your permission to be able to do so, if you know what I mean. But it's about promoting you in another country. Okay? So
Okay.
we're shifting our, not galaxy, but we're building other radio stations in this country. And we've been asked by some of the highest powers of that land to do it. So
Right.
we're absolutely elated to be able to go. We really are.
Sounds great.
So we'll have a chat about that right after
right.
this. But Jeff, thank you so much, sir. It's been an absolute pleasure meeting you.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're joined by Jeff Dufour, representing Toad Bone. And Jeff, I've just got a couple more very, very quick questions for you. And love the glasses too, by the way.
Thank you.
It makes me feel at home too. Having said that, Carlos, coming out of Palermo, Italy, is asking, are you doing tours of any chance?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Are you doing tours? Are you looking at putting something together where you can, do this live on stage?
Not currently, but again, back here in the head in the vault of ideas is to possibly try to put that together in the future, if you can find the right group of people to really, make it what it should be and everything. I've had a lot of people ask about that. And sometimes people are disappointed when they're like, oh, you're not, the whole. I say, no, it's just me. But don't rule about never say never.
Oh,
Absolutely, never say never. And you're frozen up right now, my friend. Just going to have to. There we go. You're back again. Well, somebody was calling you.
All right.
Yeah, never say never.
Nice to be back.
Absolutely.
I never say never.
Now, Jeff, we are going to have to wrap it up, but I've just got one more question for you. It feels that we're going to have a longevity kind of relationship between the two of us. Will you come back again?
I'd be proud to come back again. Absolutely, sure.
Absolutely.
You betcha.
Brilliant. Please pass love and respect on to Julie, and shame we didn't actually get to meet her right now. It'd be nice to be able to meet her. But please let her know that she's got a lot of fans here as well, especially for the Shawnee, Oklahoma Library. There you go.
Well, I will definitely do that. And if I can do one quick little shout out to my family here, my parents who are listening today, 3 of my daughters, Jade, Julia, and Jessa, and I have some grandkids, Juna, and we've got Maya, and we've got Matthew, and I don't know if they're all listening right now, but I just want to let them know I love y'all, and I'm glad that you're part of the Toad Bone world.
Brilliant. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it will be up on YouTube in no time at all. Believe me, keep an eye out for it. You'll love it. You really, really will. And we'll take a few pickies in a minute, my friend. In the meantime, from us here at Galaxy, why not join myself and Barbara tomorrow morning just after 5. I don't know whether it'll be 5 or 20 past or 5:30 for Barbara, but join me after 5 o'clock all the way through until 10 a.m. for the breakfast show. Believe me, guaranteed best music in the world, 100% indie artists, and we're proud to play everybody. We really are. Thank you for joining us, and don't forget, like us a lot. You know what to do. So, yeah, remember? Okay, see you tomorrow morning. Happy radio, everyone.